whatever.
Alright. Welcome everybody to tonight's stream, kind of a special stream instead of the Challenger, which would have started 2 hours ago. Unfortunately was cancelled due to lack of sign-ups. We're still bringing you to some StarCraft today though, with a little clan war. Oh, and Tao is here.
Hello.
Should have introduced you earlier.
I'm just hanging out, it's so good. Just chilling, man, just vibing. Yeah, we're bringing you a little clan war. It's gonna be a CSO against Angel Wings, I think they're called. I'm positive they're called.
Yeah. Okay, my hotkeys. Frickin' SC2. Alright, yeah. We're gonna cast that today and the first game has begun. You may have seen the lineups.
Really?
And we're hopping right in the bottom right. The red player playing for CSO is Young Yakov. 1 second, my hotkeys broke.
Right.
Go for it.
And in the top left, bottom left, also representing Team Angel Wings, the pink Protoss player, King Tattoo. Opening up with a Forge. Hello, we're going spicy in there. And what are we seeing? How exactly this one will shape out? Just one to the format. It's going to be traditional Pro League format. That means we have 4 players set on certain maps. And if we have a 2-2 in the end of this, all best of ones, of course. Oh, no vision on that by Yakov. Gonna see it with a drone, though. Pretty important. If we... Oh, it doesn't get the block off, so...
Yeah.
Alright, and as you see, new maps, new stuff going to be figured out. In the case, a good old cannon rush on this map. As I was about to say that for the case it's gonna be a 2-2. We will have an ace match. We're gonna see this, and now there's a cannon being walled in.
Yeah, by 2 gates.
Gateways.
There is one drone in there, interestingly. Which will nibble on this cannon, but obviously won't be able to kill it.
Yeah, Yakov tried to patrol command in the place that King Tattoo wanted to put the cannon down. Fortunately didn't work, and now the drone is trapped there with the cannon. And more cannons on the way. Young Yakov decides to go for the double gas roach Ravager response. Yeah. I think that's like the best way you can do when the cannon rushes in your base already.
Yeah. Like Lynx aren't gonna do that much.
Yeah.
There's one cannon in range of the natural.
Yeah. I don't think...
This
I
one
don't
here
know.
obviously not.
I'm not an expert in this kind of situations, but this lower hatchery looks dead to me.
Yeah.
Completely honest.
I mean, the best thing you can do is try to get something out of the lava, which is down here. Maybe plays a creep tumor, but since Yakov isn't building a queen there, tries to hide the drone.
Yeah.
And will get caught.
First roaches are popped now. Let's see what these can be doing. We moved into Ravagers as well. And now then we have the whole infrastructure of the Protoss, it seems like, in the base. Already.
I mean, that's kind of the usual thing, I guess.
Yeah, but this cannon is out of range of a shield battery, so there's...
No, the shield battery is just empty. It's just drained and can't be overcharged.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Absolutely correct.
And
it's technicality, and maybe Yakov's been able to break this because there's no cannon on the front.
the Immortal looks like it's gonna pop.
Yeah,
but it's kind of exposed now. Robo goes down. Immortal gets healed up by the battery, which is now drained.
Spinecrawler dies. This is not to be dismissed. And there's still energy on the bottom shield battery.
Yeah, Immortal will be able to walk down there. Ravages again, killing another battery, which was already emptied.
Yakov dealing fine with this now. I love like the audacity by King Tattoo on the going for a robo on the low ground and just a couple of additional shield batteries.
Yeah.
And it may be the play, I don't know.
I mean, disable the core and one of the gates is certainly nice.
Like Immortals are really strong in these low situations, right?
Yeah, true. I mean, eventually, I guess Yakov is gonna try to deny that high ground vision, which is somewhat important.
I think that's
may be able to force an observer out of King Tattoo.
Yeah, that's the spine positioning for, right? You can attack the units on the ramp. The thing is, there's so many shield batteries on the back, so I'm not really sure.
Yeah, decides to commit into it.
Ooh, yeah, I think that's enough to break this pylon as well.
Oh, and the Immortal goes down. Yeah, this is over.
Immortal gets this.
GG.
That's the pylon on the robo, and GG, young Yakov. Splendid cannon rush defense. Looked a bit dicey there when the Protoss base was in his base, but he managed to hedge it out.
Yeah, well done.
Second map of the day will be 2000 atmospheres.
Oh, these new maps. Dang.
We're gonna see all the new maps today. Hope I'm correct, yeah, but so we will see after 2000 atmospheres, then back at Industries. And if we are done with that, Light Shade and for Oxide for a potential ace map.
What's up with these damn keys?
This is our player for the second map.
It's Project versus Trifex, yeah. Still waiting for Trifex.
Where my boy Trifex at?
There we go, joining the lobby.
I'm invited him. Let's see if he's on.
Oh, you invited him. Perhaps didn't expect the first map to take about 5 minutes, just.
Well,
a little more. It was 6 or 7, but
he's forgiven. Trifex and Discord.
So as we're figuring that out, nope, he's not here. Huh. In the meantime, what do you think of the new maps? I mean, well, we have some downtime. Can maybe finally talk about maps? That was impossible for a long time.
I mean, we need some filling in a minute or two, I'm sure. So let's talk about this. Are you waiting for all the people to tell us if they're ready or not? Traffic's ready. Project ready. These are the important ones, of course. I don't care that much, to be honest. Alright. And with that, we on hyper tournament pace at this point, right? Alright, GX, I can't hear you. You're muted in Discord, by the way. Maybe it's intentional.
I'm so sorry.
It's all good. It's all fine.
Where were we?
Nothing much to
In
say.
the
Let's
second map.
introduce these players. Yeah.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Real life, doing real life stuff.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
That happens from time to time. All right.
Yeah, we're in 2000 atmospheres, and in the top right, another Zerg for CSO. It's Trifex.
In the bottom left, it's the blue Terran player representing Team Angel Wings. It is Project. All right. Nothing too spectacular at this point. And that will allow us to talk about the maps. I think the new maps are beautiful. that's all I can say. I think they look nice. I know that Beckett Industries is apparently as short or even shorter than Submarine from the rush distance, so that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. Like apparently that might have been a bug or something also.
Yeah,
I saw a lot on Reddit. Oh, it wasn't intended or something.
Yeah, it wasn't intended that it's shorter than Submarine. I think it's as short as Submarine now.
Oh, they made it longer. Or
Yeah, I
like...
think they added like some slow zones or something.
Alright.
Or some rocks, I think. I don't know, something like that. They added something and it worked out, so we are not to complain. While Project is not going for the standard 3cc. This is more like some 2 base 111 and then going into a third command center. And we'll see. This will fare out in just a second while the Reaper gets in here. Damages all the links a little bit.
Yeah.
Popping out.
Doesn't get any.
That will bring
But
an end
will.
to it. And with the Reaper dead low on hit points, Trifex can lay out that first creep tumor rather safely. Doesn't have to be afraid that it's getting sniped. Third base already on the way. So this is all looking fine and prosper. While Project seems to be a standard guy so far. The standard of the standard for he is going for Hellion Banshee to start all this off. Man, I love these physics. I missed that. I really missed that. It's like one of the coolest things coming out of
Yeah.
so last year. I don't know. And also, like, I'm not quite sure. I haven't really looked at the maps in detail, but I feel like the layout is not quite different, but like a little bit different than we used to know them. And like we saw on Blackborn, we have a short air map again. Like these are some interesting maps. I feel like. Oh, Reaper gets not caught out. We'll be able to take a look-sees in the main base.
We'll die for it.
I mean, the only thing you're really afraid at this point as a Terran player is a Roach Run already finishing and Roach is in production. So if you don't scout that, you're fine. That's fine losing the Reaper for it as well. So apparently, this is not, in fact, Hellion Banshee. It is old Stimpeg. I'm not really sure what is opening here. Viking into... I didn't pay that much attention. Wait, did we miss something? No, right?
I don't think so.
So this is just super early second or third barracks, and I don't know. Basically because you don't go for Hellions or Banshees. Everything, like your whole bio follow-up is like really quick. And he opened with a tank. That's interesting. I need to look at that build in detail. Core barracks, and it seems like, I don't know, he has 5 barracks so fast. This could be a mind gamey 2 base all in. Oh, it's just a weird build that I'm not aware of. I'm not sure. I used to do shit like this. You know, if you build your third base in the command, your third CC in the wall, the Zerg will scout it at one point or another. And then I like to just cut it like, I don't know, 48 SCVs and try to all in with with 1-1.
That sounds
like it's not really.
like great fun.
I mean, it's not really a good build, but it's a good mind game.
Yeah.
It's like when Protoss take a fake third.
Fourth base, meanwhile. And fifth, actually.
Yeah. The old Lumber expand.
Yeah.
Fourth and fifth at the same time instead of getting a macro hatchery in the main and the fourth. I think that's worth. Project now powering up to taking his own third base. And Trifex playing Lingbane. 1-1 on the way. A little bit behind the Terrans, but it's quite normal. And Banelings and Bane Steeds on the way. I don't think he will be in much danger of dying anytime soon. Armory, no. Alright, 2 more barracks, so we're going up to 7. That's not the number you usually see. Normally you go 1 barracks into 3, into 5, into 8. So this is...
I mean, it's been an interesting build all game long, so...
Yeah, and like look at the SCVs. Maybe I'm right. Like maybe that's... maybe
yeah,
he's... my build. But he's cutting on 46 SCVs. Just going 7 wrecks and then trying to all in from that. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, not at all
like
trying to saturate like his third or something.
Yeah, but he didn't attack with 1-1, which is rather odd. Like you want to do that, I guess, right? Right, posturing up now, though. By the way, I think like 80 drones is a bit much, to be honest, because now Trifex is 80 drones against the 2 base all in.
Yeah, that's
but
ambitious.
Having Mus Lingbane and now equal upgrades against a Marine tank all in basically is really good. Yeah, there's the one.
There are 2 of them. There are 2 of them.
Jesus.
Yeah, and he didn't even build them at the same time.
But if we look at it, Trifex hits a massive Ling run by. Well, I mean it's not that bad for Project. Like he loses out as a battle. Oh, and jumps in the army at the same time. Massive Baneling connections. Not quite enough here to clear this army up though. But I think
all 3 queens will die.
Fine.
A third swarm host? What's going on here?
Yeah, I don't know. Exactly that. Swarm host gets to pop his locust at least before they die. It's kinda nice. Now Trifex jumps from 2 sides on this. Just muscling Baneling. They chase the few remaining Marines off of creep. They try to rally around the tank. Works for the moment. But Project still on 2 bases. At 45 workers while Trifex sits at 5.
Yeah, I mean, Project is pretty all in.
Yep.
And
you could say that.
like they are on equal army supplies.
That's true.
Obviously, there are a few paperweights in there for Trifex.
Yeah.
But
yeah, but like it's equal army supply Ling Baneling, which is the most efficient army supply there is in SC2, right? And also we have the first Hydras now starting, which will morph into Lurkers as well. Because Trifex found behind all of this the time and money to upgrade to Hive. Gets this Lurker then out. And I think this is just scary for the moment. Like there's for sure a scenario where Project could win this. Example when if Trifex jumps on this army way too much, but I don't know.
but
man,
he just he just crashes it.
Yeah, he just gets a clean clear out, and then the reinforcements are not enough to combat any of this. And while this tank positioning here is nice, Lings and Banelings and Lurker will eat through. And I think we will GG here. See a GG here in any second.
Yeah, there we go.
It is. It was just a G, my bad. Alright, that brings CSO 2-0 in front in this matchup. And
can we just admire the fact that Trifex built 8 swarm hosts during the game? Yeah, he lost 5. He still had two on the map, and 2 more under production. That's interesting. Might need to check your hotkeys.
Yeah.
Except if it was intentional, which I can't really imagine.
Yeah.
But we're getting into the third match. Angel Wings Dex versus CSO's XPA. So we're having a TVT. You're the expert on this one.
Well,
I'd say. Players needing a second. And now on Beckett Industries, that's the small one.
that is in fact the small one, and we're gonna see a TVT. And what we have, I didn't take a look too much. I didn't play on this map actually. I think maybe I got Ravage. No, that was 2,000 atmospheres where I got Ravage all in. What I was trying to say is that in new maps there's always players that find new cliffs and new tank locations, because this is the thing you gotta watch out for in TVT.
Oh yeah. The question is, have they been found already?
I mean, it can be like
Yeah,
everyone at this point on the ladder can be the lucky one that finds a sick location on one of the new maps. But I gotta say, like, if I'm looking at the third base, there's a lot of possibility to put tanks there. All right, let's hop into this match. Let me see.
Yeah. 1 second, there we go.
I need to find the correct observer now with so many casters.
Yeah, all my hotkeys are broken. I can't even even check who's in the lobby. This is so stupid.
It's a tragedy.
Anyways, hopping in the bottom left. The Red Terran for CSO is XPA.
On the top right, representing Team Angel Wings, the blue Terran player Dext. And both players actually going for Rex Gas. Oh, first deviation here, maybe?
Nah.
No, double guess.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, that's not too uncommon. That's, it doesn't tell us anything. Except that this, in fact, won't be a Reaper fast expansion. I can tell you that. Alright. Interesting that Dex decides to SCV scout and XPA doesn't. Normally with double gas you don't want to SCV scout because this is quite a lot of minerals you're missing out. You have at least 4 workers on gas. Either way. So with this, I guess Dex can confirm this is no Reaper FE on the other side as well. I'm not sure. By the way, MMR-wise, this is the only matchup where I know this. But Dex is around 5.2k, and XPA is just a little bit shy of 5k. So this is a pretty equal matchup, actually.
Interesting.
Alright, so we have the factory follow-up. We have, in fact, by XPA, the Reaper into the reactor. Which is something. But there's quite a lot of names. Oh no, there's something entirely different. I'm gonna eat my words. I was pretty sure this is gonna be the turbo Chinese build, but it isn't. Alright. Interesting. I'm gonna be interested in
Father.
it. Alright.
With that little stopper thrown in.
Reactor on the factory. Text, by the way, just going for some standard, just double gas expand. I built S is XPA, of course, but XPA going heavy on the Hellions, which is quite interesting. Or first Reaper Cliff.
By the way, can we just...
Focus fire on the Reaper is late, but it's there, so the SCV will fall, and this starport will be quite a bit delayed.
This ramp is like super huge, wow.
Yeah. I think these are all maps that were created after pro players complained about not having Reaper maps, Reaper cliffs.
Like there were these maps with like one block where you could
tile,
just place a pylon or anything.
You can wall it off with a supply depot.
Yeah. And like easily get the roots out, so
can just hold position a drone there and the Reaper can't jump up. So, stuff like that. Alright, tanks and bunker on in the front on the other side. Cyclone is already out, so I'm not sure how much this Hellion drop can do for XPA. But we will find that out in just a second. And Viking tank will be the follow-up for XPA. Interesting, interesting. Workers are quite equal. Dex leaving now with 4 workers, that's quite a bit actually. Alien drop now arrives into the main base. Interesting how much that will be done. Nice pulling there on the SCVs.
On the boys. Focus fire is not really there.
Yeah, Mecha's not there. XPA giving up this, trying to save this medivac there. Gets 4 workers. Just put him into 2 workers actually, so this is fine.
Medivac surviving. Pretty nice.
Yeah, this is good all in all. So XPA went Viking into Lip now. Double Viking into Lip. This is a build, man. Really interested. Dex trying to take advantage of the fact that he has map control and moves out with the Cyclone into Reapers. Actually finds the medivac.
Oh,
so unlucky.
That hurts.
It's really unlucky for XPA. There's a tank here. Second one sieges up now, so if this Cyclone thinks about getting in one more time, it's gonna get blasted. So what are you gonna see? What's interesting here is that XPA is building non-stop units, and he has yet to build... Oh, it's gonna lose a Viking to the Cyclone, oh no!
Oh
the wrong
no!
one as well. Oh, that's unlucky. What I
Dude, this Cyclone...
XPA is going all in here, by the way. No third command center, continuous unit correction. This Cyclone is the MVP of the game. Damn, it gets almost a log on the Liberator as well.
Yeah.
Next
Holy shit.
Zombie to deal with this early. Oh, auto turret's getting down. We're getting first tank of XPA before the fighting really begun. The Liberator gets down, going down as well, and Dex with a good move out, good map control. Gets information and crushes this first attack of XPA, and I'm not sure if this is a position which you can play really.
Like getting you like all in shut down so hard.
Yeah. Liberator on the way to the other side of the map.
Like this lip has to do horrendous damage.
Yeah, yeah.
For XPA to like...
Dex, of course, not on too much SCVs at the moment, but he is also... Nice reaction there as well. This Liberator can't do much. But he's, of course, on 3 CCs already, so he can build SCVs quite faster.
Yeah, XPA's third command center. Only 3/4 of the way finished.
Oh yeah, Stimpack for XPA. Stimpack almost finished though for Dext. 1-1. Will be on par for both players, not too much apart. So this is a win in XPA's book for sure. Oh, he just don't have armor. That's bad. That's tragic.
Oh.
Actually. Alright, and XPA now prioritizing tanks and Vikings, which is of course the way to go. But this forest is already
Already on his
Matrix
door.
instantly lands on the first tank. This tank will die to the tank fire of Dex, I'm pretty sure. Second interference matrix will secure another tank kill. And man, now there are 4 tanks sieged up. You don't have air control, you just have marines and a couple marines and a couple tanks. 10 workers going down to what now?
I think the lip turned around and came back. Barely surviving, but XPA has to survive this attack if he wants to.
Yeah, pulls all this in. SCVs included now. SCVs get stuck on the Vikings though, and many will die in the splash damage. XPA gets the clear up to what cost?
25 SCVs. That brings the difference even to an even larger amount. I feel like he has to go across the map like right now. And yeah,
I would agree, but like, what can he do there?
Yeah, like he's got to try. Time is
like,
the time is playing against him at this point.
If he had like 5 tanks now, I would have been feeling way more comfortable. But he just has 2 tanks. A couple of marines from the half is quite badly bruised already. 1.5 Vikings. Man, this is not looking good.
No, not at all. He's rotating across.
Here, stims in now, maybe finds something. But he has to kill everything here. I don't think.
No, doesn't look too good.
Yeah, 2 tanks on its own.
And now XPA. Now he's pretty dead.
Yeah, if we look at the supply, we almost have decks at double the supply of XPA at this point. And I think it's safe to say to call this map over. I mean, there's an off chance that XPA channels his inner Maru and gets the turtle god himself, but I don't think this will happen.
No.
Dex now stimming in here. Nice last second split on the marines as well, clearing out a couple marines, sieging now his own tanks. Clearing this defensive tank out. XPA with 2 medivacs on the other side of the map, but I don't think it will change too much. It's not even a full 16 marine drop.
Yeah, that's like 8.5 marines dropping out of there.
Yeah.
These SCVs will all die a horrible death. And we see
XPA, and that will bring angel wings on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Light shade. Next map.
We will see the 4th map. Will be Iron Gold from Angel's Wings against CSO's Moonbeam. In the second mirror matchup of today. Having a Protoss versus Protoss.
Oh, this PvP, I wasn't aware. Ay. Alright, this could be dicey. I'm not gonna lie.
Let's roll our dices.
Let's roll them dices.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I mean, luckily, PvP isn't that much luck based. Yeah. As it has been like a year ago. But we will see. I think 1 caster is missing. From Angel's Wings. Or is he just gone?
I don't know.
Interesting.
Oh, there he is. Alright.
There we go. Protoss versus Protoss. Ready from everybody and the countdown has started. Nice.
Oh yeah.
So we're seeing the potentially last map. Or else we'll be going into an ace match.
Hell yeah. This map is familiar. That's boring.
Oh yeah. Light Shade, I think we've had that for quite some time now, haven't we?
I think I've seen this before.
Yeah. Perhaps looks familiar. Might just be an illusion though. What's not an illusion are these two players. Starting in the bottom right. The teal toss is Moonbeam. Playing for CSO.
And in the top left, representing Angel Wings, the purple Protoss player, Iron Gold. Right. The gateway is not
both both gates, both placed inside of the base. Which is usual.
Thing, like normally we would have some two gate builds here, but we can also get a little bit feisty and trying to one gate expand.
Forgot that. Quickly forgot how PvP works.
The same. To remind myself. Alright, there's two gates from both players.
Both Cybercores also mirrored.
Yeah, and so you can be pretty sure that both players are not gonna proxy anything soon. TM, so we just have to wait for these Cybercores to finish up. Find out which tech paths these two players will be choosing. Oh, Iron Gold, this is a suspicious.
Yeah.
There.
Do you belong here, good friend?
What are you doing all alone in that parking lot, young man? Alright, Iron Gold.
On the other side, Moonbeam's probe still inside of the base of Iron Gold.
Yeah.
Actually, Iron Gold's probe moving away, placing the pylon somewhere else.
After being confronted with a security moving away to a different parking lot and little dirty business there.
Moonbeam's probe going home.
Moonbeam. Yeah, and Moonbeam, by the way, going for a Stalker Sentry opening, so indicating that he's not gonna be too aggressive here. Just tries to get an early scout, and we have a Proxy Robo. Alright. The infamous build. Proxy Robo that bless us all with the nuclear battery. So, to see. There's another probe, by the way, from Iron Gold in the top. Ah, it's a Stalker.
Yeah, that's a Stalker scouting for other proxies.
Going for the gate as well. The proxy gate next to the Proxy Robo to warp in there quicker, of course. No trust is good. Caesar Nexus. Iron Gold should like this. So second
battery.
Yeah, I think this is a reaction to the Phoenix seeing no tech at home.
Yeah.
And no Nexus either at home. Iron Gold.
He knows something is missing. He just doesn't quite know what.
Exactly. Yeah. Gets a robo of his own.
Yeah. Also gateway to make these stalkers warp in faster.
Yep. Oh, third shield battery. I actually like that. I really like that actually. Because you're gonna need it anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, you have
Better-
enough force
better
fields for
build it.
now to cut this army, like, and maybe buy yourself time for an immortal. This army's already there. So we see.
Immortal on Chrono Boost.
Army's going in now.
As
There
it
the
should
force
be.
fields. Doesn't do
Super
anything, but
battery being
not enough
activated.
burst. Yeah, not enough burst damage to kill through the super battery though. So, and there's a chrono boost on the immortal, so this will pop any second. And keep in mind, no Nexus still for Iron Gold.
Yeah.
So this is super committed, and at this
Same.
point, yeah, if Moonbeam holds, like he wins this 100%. Until now, it's
Yeah,
just
how
another
long
Stalker
can he
for
hold,
sentries,
though?
Oh,
Gets
keeps
the
Immortal in
Stalker.
back. Yeah, and he even hides his own immortal to bait Iron Gold into committing here.
I think one or two stalkers went down for Iron Gold there.
What
Was
is
not
the gateway
so.
situation? I imagine that Iron Gold has 3 now, right? And Moonbeam is still on 2.
Yeah, no, both are on 3.
Oh, okay. Ooh, that's even worse for Iron Gold, I feel like, because if the production is the same, you try all in. Like your earlier robo or like faster robo units are already cancelled
He's
out.
taking the prism and rotating around though. Dropping in the main with an immortal and 2 stalkers.
There's not that much that should happen.
Yeah.
Depowering the Cybercore is something that Moonbeam can live with.
Meanwhile, Iron Gold gets a Nexus of his own,
Yeah.
which gives Moonbeam a nice little advantage. Blink
Hell yeah.
is what he's going for after that. Whereas Moonbeam, nothing of that kind so far. Something died here.
Yeah, no Twilight. There's a Twilight Council now, alright.
Ah, there we
Moonbeam
go.
has quite an advantage in the Immortals, so I would not be surprised if he just tries to go for it. This looks more like a third base, though. Alright, just gets a third base. I respect that decision. Just going for the macro game, not trying to find a kill timing too soon.
Yeah,
Since the Adeptos for an
I'd kind of like him looking for that proxy.
Yeah.
That would be a nice move. He's not going to do so though.
Yeah. This observer by Iron Gold actually seeing both the Adepts and the hallucinated Phoenix.
Yeah,
Looks now.
kind of
Oh,
nice.
should-
Gets an hallucination of his own in,
Our army be scrapping.
Yeah.
which doesn't quite get killed. Gets a full scout off.
Yeah, so I think both of these players are knowing about each other's plans, I feel like. Yeah, Moonbeam saw the Twilight Council upgrading, and Iron Gold saw so as well. The big advantage that Moonbeam has, despite the third base, that is quite early, of course, is he has +1 already going. The advantage that Iron Gold is going for is a single gateway more, so I don't know. There's maybe some killing opportunity in the near future for Iron Gold. I'm not too sure though. Charge upgrades quick though, and chargers can, as a buffer, can do a lot in these Brothers vs. Brothers fights.
Yeah, it can be quite effective indeed. Another hallucination. Made its way across. Confirmed nothing too spicy. Meanwhile, Moonbeam's third base is up and running,
Yeah.
while Iron
Yeah,
Gold's
he's-
still on only 2 bases.
And Moonbeam's up in supply quite a bit as well.
Yeah,
Like even in army supply. After that warp, not as much. Not so.
Moonbeam
Fourth base.
getting baldy.
Iron
Well,
Gold's still,
no,
Iron Gold's
what's
still a
that?
bit. Iron Gold's still a bit ahead in tech though. Gets the first Templar warp in now after his, and with that an Archon after his archives are finished.
Yeah, that might
Yeah, I don't know.
play in his favor a little, I feel like.
I mean,
We'll see how much it matters.
Yeah, he's still down the base
Yes.
mining minerals. That is, of course. He's actually mining more gases. Moonbeam's still on 3 gas. Jesus, it's just a gateway style, isn't it?
Yeah,
Alright,
he really doesn't care
very
about
interesting.
that juicy Vespine.
Yeah.
Iron Gold now. Seeing his time.
I mean, I think now that you have Archons and your opponent doesn't,
Yeah, that's kind of nice.
that's like the time to go, right? Because these Archons render. Oh yeah, this is a bigger army than I expected. Iron Gold actually is up in army supply now, and I would say up quite a bit in army quality as well. There's a super battery and the cannon though that are holding strong against the Zealots. The Zealots of Moonbeam fighting with this army though. First Archon will go down in just a second. So will the supercharged battery. Nice force fields here though. A couple stalkers going down for Moonbeam.
Who
So
will?
supply lead. Army supplies are still really close, and no workers starting.
Oh yeah, but like only 5 workers. That's like totally fine. Let's say
Yeah.
for Moonbeam,
I
who
think.
could just send him to
Yeah,
his
well, I was
other third base.
Just about to say that Moonbeam, of course, was already on 4 bases, so this base kill is not enough. By
And
far.
Iron Gold has no idea that that base exists.
Yep. Look at how close the pylons are, by the way, from the proxy.
Yeah,
and
barely
floating
not
pylons by
envisioned just
Moonbeam.
because of that.
Two
That
charge
fan.
in the main base should not be able to do that much. Oh, this charge.
No, not at all.
No, it will lose.
It'll lose. Meanwhile, the battle continues.
I'm gonna pulse the
Moonbeam behind
trigger.
that. Getting 3 more gateways, but he
Yeah,
needs
charge up.
to hold on for now. Another Archon falling.
Just getting
Now
triggered on both
Moonbeam.
sides. Moonbeam now blinking in, gets the prism, and I think he wins with that.
Yeah.
He wins the fight decisively. +2 against 0 brings CSO the map win, and Moonbeam the map win, and CSO the serious win. 3-1. No ace match for us today, GX.
Well, congratulations, I'd say. No ace match. Not a quick 3-1 victory for CSO.
Moonbeam brings it over.
Yeah. Which, I hear it wraps it up for today already.
Oh yeah.
That was a quick stream.
It was indeed a quick stream.
About an hour. But we had 4 very exciting matches, starting us off with the Cannon Rush, obviously.
Yeah, some shorter, some longer,
Yeah,
but still.
nice little
But-
TVT. Yeah, that is it for now. Make sure to tune in next week, when we're hopefully having the next cap.
Oh yeah.
Not the Challenger, that would be in 2 weeks. Unfortunately not today, as we said before. And yeah. Make sure to tune into that. And we'll see you
See
next
ya,
time.
Bye.
Bye.